I like to start with a sketch so I can do my line work over the sketch. Not all the time, but most of the time. And it gives me sort of a guideline on where I want to be when I'm doing my artwork. So I did a lot of characters from SpongeBob SquarePants back in the day. I still do. I watch it with my kids. Love that show. So funny. And Bikini Bottom, everybody, Squidward, everybody, all the characters are so well written and woven together. Anyway, so I do my sketch. I come in, lay some black line on it to take it where I want it to be. So as you see here, as when I'm drawing, I'm just using the sketch line as a guideline to my black line. I don't necessarily follow it all the time. Sometimes I do. This one, I don't need to because this is free-flowing art. And I'm just doing a very happy SpongeBob SquarePants. So I do this just quick line work over, around, under, outside the lines, inside the lines. Not really any rules with this because this is mine and I'm not doing it for a client or anything. So I can do whatever I want. So I do a line work over the pencil, and then I come in later, which you'll see, and tighten that up a little bit more, but still being loose because I want to keep this loose. I don't have to be so rigid with this because it doesn't have to be. And SpongeBob is a carefree going dude. So now I use a thinner pen to do these little indentations of the sponge because I just like it a little softer line, not too rigid and thick, so it's lighter movements. So I bounce back and forth between two sizes, and here I decided at the last minute I'm going to put a king's crown on SpongeBob because he's the king of the bottom of the sea, Bikini Bottom. He is the king of Bikini Bottom, and my kids love this when they were younger. We used to laugh all the time at SpongeBob SquarePants. It's awesome. And I have to put in a little bit of the environment of Bikini Bottom. So I do little rocks on the bottom of the seafloor and some kelp, seaweed, whatever you want to call it, seagrass, and just to help sell the bottom of the Bikini Bottom. And you can see in the rough sketches, I got the floating flowers, whatever you call these things. And they're throughout all the SpongeBob shows. There's just like atmosphere floating in the water behind all the scenes. And I just add them in here because I like them anyway. So create that illusion of water in the background. So I'm locking these in. I just go over all this area with one style first, and I come in later and tighten it up. So let me finish this thing here with the line work on the Bikini Bottom, keeping it all fairly even. As you see, I pretty much use, except for the SpongeBob indentations, one pen size. And if I remember correctly, there's a 6 in my kit. So now I take my eraser. I don't always do this, but sometimes I do. I erase the line underneath it just to clean it up a bit. Sometimes I like the line, the dirty pencil line underneath, because it shows more how I got there. But this one, I just want to keep these clean. So I try to erase all the pencil. And if I don't get it all, I don't really care. It just adds character to the character, actually. So now I cleaned up that area, and now I'm going to come in with a fatter pen. I think this is an M, and do a thick outline all around the character, and sometimes crossing over into the body of the line work, just to create the thickness so that the character pops out from the background. And as you can see, he's starting to pop more forward and becomes more centralized to your eyeball. So that's what I'm doing here, ever so slightly around each line work. And I vary the size. It doesn't have to be perfect for this. There's no set line work. Sometimes I do it even thicker. And when I was designing a lot of toys, and when we do toy work, you like to put this fat line around the artwork, just for presentation purposes. It just helps sell the artwork as better for whatever, visibly for whatever. And I carry it over into these type of drawings. So that's what I'm doing here now. Just keep encapsulating the line work and the items on the character so it all pops out. And when it's done, you'll see it completely stand out from the background. And then I'll probably on this go over to the kelp and the rocks and hit that too with thicker line work. Not necessarily as thick as the SpongeBob character, but a little thicker. And vary the line work. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. It just pops out from the floating flowers in the background, as you can see. Work on the kelp, kelping it up, keeping it kelpized. Pop some on the rock. Then I'll put some shadows too eventually, like under the starfish here. A little shadow work, like just so it lays down on the Bikini Bottom shore, or not shore, under the bottom, under the water. There's no shore in the water. It's funny though. They do. SpongeBob does do surfing underwater. It's amazing how that works. Anyway, so I'm just doing the shadows now to help sell that everything has weight on the bottom, Bikini Bottom. And eventually I'll do some with a thicker pen to fill it eventually after I get some more work on the other areas of the character to pop off a certain area. I'm going to do some cross hatching to help sell the gradation of the sides and inside the mouth and stuff like that. Don't forget the freckles. He has to have his freckles. Now I'm just working up the line work to help pop the mouth more. Yeah, and the pop the teeth, those big two pop teeth, the best. And this is that fatter pen. When I do these, I like to do them fairly quick. It's just like quick inspirational drawings, and it's fun. It's just fun to work these. I call say basically banging them out, because that's what you do. And sometimes you take too much time, you overwork it, but if you don't spend enough time, you underwork it. And these are just perfect. I don't have to spend a lot of time with them. I spent many years with this character, drawing him and all his other friend characters. And this is just relaxing pen and ink work with just over and over and over again. I've done these millions and millions of times. And like one of my other drawings, I'm working on finishing up a big mural piece. And it is not a lifetime, but many years working on this thing. And I'm finally finishing it. I did it. I put it away and come back to it. That's what you can do with all these though. You can set it aside and come back with it. If you get burnt or whatever, I can't figure out what to do here. So you put it aside and then you come back the next day and you go, oh, I know what to do. But these, I know what I'm doing. I had to do it in my head. I sketch it out. And the sketch you saw in the beginning was like one of the last of many, and quick sketches. And then I end it with that one, and then I start inking it in to finish it out. So I hope you guys like what you're seeing here. If you like it, give me some comments. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button. That'd be awesome. Tell a friend, and watch for more. Check out my videos too. This is my video, but my shorts. A lot of shorts I do, and I bring those shorts to bring over into videos so that we can all enjoy this artwork. Everything, all the views and everything helps out my channel, so I can keep it going. It takes a long time to do these things. I've sped this up a little bit, not a lot, but it's sped up a little bit. So keep it within 10 minutes, and it's fun. It's almost done. It's real quick. SpongeBob has happy feet. He is happy. So add a little texture more to the rocks, help them pop off more. So put some texture on it. Little floating bubbles. Pretty much almost done. I think I just gotta sign it now. Yeah, just sign it. Put my RMK in there, Robert Michael Califoot, RMK. Boom, done. Hope you enjoyed it. Like it, tell a friend. Thanks for watching, appreciate it.